Endah Parade. It used to be the go-to mall for many Sri Petaling locals. Many people who grew up in the area recall fond memories when this was the hangout place for them and place that they would flock to for festivals like Chinese New Year or mooncake festivals. However, today, driving past this tall red-coloured building that stretched 8 floors, it looks sad, like an abandoned mall. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan Gower, and today let's explore Endah Parade to see if it is really dead or alive. Alright, we are here on a Friday evening. It's almost 7 p.m. Chinese New Year, Chor 9. Despite it being Chinese New Year, the atmosphere is subdued. Not many decor, just a few lanterns and a few red ribbons hanging around. Other than that, I couldn't really tell that it is Chinese New Year walking into this mall, because not only are the decorations not visible, even the crowd is not visible. Just walking in, you can feel like we are being transported back into the 1990s. The design of the stairs, the Otis lift, and even some of the posters. Coming into the mall, the ground floor, though it looks empty, there are still some signs of activities. There are many shops selling or fixing mobile phones and devices. And I have to say that this floor, though the crowd is not really there, but it is already the most vibrant floor compared to the upper levels. You also have celebrity fitness over here, probably the most active place already. And in this mall, you would be really glad that the screaming comes from celebrity fitness and not anywhere else. And also Mr. DIY. But a stroll around the ground floor, you can already see a few empty shop lots already shuttered. And the very few remaining seems like they were shops from the early days when Endah Parade was still the iconic mall. And walking into the central atrium area, the mall's interior doesn't necessarily scream inviting. It's aged, and I can see why there are not many young people walking around here. Well, except those buff dudes walking the gyms lah. Walking onto the first floor, the situation is even more dire. As you walk up the escalator, the scene that greets you are shuttered shops. Alright, and then when you walk around, you can see a lot of shops that are selling Chinese antiques, figurines, drawings, jades, and many antiquated stuff that also appear along the walkway. It's surprising the walkway here is not as narrow as some other older malls. Okay, walking up to the second floor. This is a huge mall that comes with 8 levels, and there's gonna be a lot of walking to do for the shoppers here because the escalators are not working. So it is really heartwarming to see that there are a few massage parlors here for the shoppers after their excessive walking. Though maybe you need to be a little bit careful. Alright, the third floor here is starting to get really creepy, especially at the back alley area. It's a really long alleyway, and you can see many of the shops are shuttered. The flickering light did not help to make this place any better. It really feels eerie, with nobody around but the echoes of your own footsteps. And talking about echoes, do you guys notice something missing from this mall? Wait, let me just play a clip for you guys to listen. Did you guys notice anything? Or should I say, do you guys hear anything? That's right, nothing. There's no music playing at the background, unlike other malls. And the only sound that you hear are footsteps or the humming of the machines or the old aircon and the occasional elevator bell sound, which increase the deadness of the mall itself. At least that's what I feel. Alright, now we're at level 4, and yeah, it looks quite lively. At least there's a huge bowling alley which kind of makes you forget that you were in a date mall. And just beside it, there's this beautifully decorated place. I believe this is a banquet hall or wedding hall for the Malays. And then as you walk to the back, the liveliness kind of start to die down. There are a few shops that are selling bowling paraphernalia, but then after that, it's kind of like an abrupt end to liveliness, and it's just all the way very dead. Until the very end here, where you have the Golden Horse snooker. And other than that, this side of the mall actually looks pretty deserted, save for this really cool martial art shop, but unfortunately it's closed. If not, I would really love to check it out. Right, level 5, you have the JPN, where you can do your passport over here. And then just beside it is this MSWP office, I believe, which stands for Majlis Sukan Wilayah Persekutuan. And that is maybe the reason why there are many gymnastics area. That's why I think it's a really good way to repurpose dead spaces into something that's more useful. Level 6, I have to say, is the most active already, because this is where you have the badminton courts. And I could see many people actually flocking into the badminton courts. Oh wow, there's a pickleball court as well. This mall is not old, it's following the trend, yo. But other than that, it's the same story as well on level 6, just more empty shops and long creepy alleyways. I'm sure people who grew up in Sri Petaling will remember level 7 as this cool roller skating place, but it has since shut, and now level 7 is completely shut off the whole area. Even the stairs leading to the rooftop is closed off. It's as if you walk up to level 7 and it's just a exhibition or a museum piece for the lift lobby, which I think is pretty cool because the lift looks quite ancient, to be honest. On the lower ground floor, you have Aeon Big Groceries, which is the most lively place in this mall already, because this is the only place that has music playing at the background. But do you notice anything as I was walking through this rows of food and also drinks? Even in the most lively place in the mall, the number of people are few. Honestly, it's a really sad sight to see Endah Parade slowly declining. Kind of feel like a buff dude who stops gym for quite some time and has been reduced to a skinny skeleton. Because this was a go-to mall for Sri Petaling folks back in the 1990s and 2000s. Today it is a skeleton of its former self. It did not keep up with the times. Though Carrefour has left, there's now Aeon Big in place, and at least for now, Aeon Big is still pulling some crowd in for the weekend. So guys, what do you think could have been done better to revive the mall? Do comment down below. Alright, so let's read the mall. Just a disclaimer, this is just my own personal feeling, and it has got nothing to do with set parameters to rate a mall. I don't think there's such a thing. Anyway, let's go on. Foot traffic, I would say non-existent. 0 star. Occupancy rate, it seems like there are more shops closed than open, especially on the top floor, just creepy. So 0 star. Anchor tenant, it does have a grocery, Aeon Big. At least that's somewhat keeping it alive, so half a star. Maintenance, broken escalators, some that are not even working, flickering lights, making it feel like a scene from Conjuring, so 0 star. Lastly, convenience, well, a Bukit Jalil train nearby, but other than that, nothing much to shout about, no ATM. So half a star, so it's a 1 out of 5 star, which means E and entering into life support. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. And if you would like to see a similar kind of ghost mall, then you would not want to miss this next video.